What is good, my nasty ass wrestlers? My name's Isaac, this is my wrestling channel, and today I'm coming at you with 5 tips to get you in shape for Jrob. If you don't know me, this is my wrestling channel. I wrestled for a long time. I post every day around between noon and 3 p.m. every day. I try to. So if you like my content, hit that subscribe button. So just jumping right into this. Tip number one, you have to do this workout every single day, okay? You're gonna start with 50 10-yard sprints, okay? 50 10-yard sprints. And then you're gonna hop to 55 burpees immediately after. Then you have 30 box jumps starting at 3.5 feet. Depending on your height and how tall you can jump, you want to be able to do it 30 times, but you want to struggle doing it. If you have access to a pool, swim 200 meters and then run 4 miles, either in a loop or 2 out and 2 back. Now, what do these workouts do for you? The 50 10-yard sprints are going to get your explosive endurance up, right? They're the first thing you do. So you're trying to dump out as much energy as you can. Most people can't even get past that if they haven't been wrestling for a while. The 55 burpees just suck. That's to keep your heart rate up, to keep you going, to make you push through something, right? The 30 box jumps help with the explosive power in your legs, help with your shot a lot. They help with your shot a lot. They'll make your shot a lot faster if you do them faster, and if you start upping the height and you keep on pushing yourself. The swimming 200 meters at Jrob, there's this challenge called the Navy Challenge. So for the Navy SEAL Challenge, you have to swim a ton. I think you have to swim 1,000 meters or something. And it's best if you get some training of that in, and you have to, don't swim freestyle, swim like butterfly, because it's harder. And then for this whole workout, you're gonna time it. You're gonna time the whole thing, okay? And you're gonna aim for under 35 minutes. It should take you probably a little bit longer, but you're gonna aim for under 35 minutes, okay? That's gonna keep you constantly pushing yourself, and you have to time yourself every day. Write it down, time yourself, and try to beat your time every single day. Now, tip number 2, go to wrestling practice. I can't believe I have to say this, but so many kids stop wrestling after wrestling season, which is terrible, which is literally terrible. You have to go to every single practice, or as many practices as you can, because there's kids at the camp who literally are there to kill you, right? Who are there to try and destroy you. They don't care. There is nothing gonna stop them except for you. And all you can do is wrestle your hardest, right? You improve your hardest by constantly wrestling your hardest. You improve what your hardest is by constantly pushing it, okay? And that's hard. That is really hard. Nobody says that. Nobody likes to say that it's hard, but it is hard to wrestle hard in practice. It's tiring. You want to vomit. You want to kill yourself, but you have to do it. You have to do it if you want to be good. You need that mental strength. You need that mental strength to get through. Yeah, go to as many wrestling practices as you can. And this leads me to number 3. At wrestling practice, you need to wrestle kids who beat you, wrestle kids who push you, wrestle kids who you have a hard time scoring on, right? You have to do new things to them. You got to constantly try new things, because that's how you get better. That's how you become an actual better wrestler, by going through adversity in the wrestling room, by overcoming things you think you can't overcome. And number 4, go to at least 1 tournament every other weekend, all right? I know you guys like your weekends, and tournaments take up the whole weekend. You need to go to at least 1 tournament every other weekend, okay? You gotta keep competing, you gotta keep wrestling fresh kids, new kids, right? Because when you're in practice, wrestling fresh kids, new kids, right? Because when you're in practice, you a lot of the time you don't go as hard as you should. A lot of the time in practice you like to stick to things that you're comfortable with, which is completely what you're not supposed to do at all. In practice, you're supposed to try everything you suck at, so that when you're in a match, you're good at everything. You know what I mean? So definitely wrestling in matches is very important, because when you go to Jrob, every single practice is going to be a tournament. Every single practice is going to be a tournament. You're going to be wrestling new kids every 5 minutes, right? And they're all going to want to kill you. They're all going to want to kill you. And then the final thing is tenacity. If you guys don't know what tenacity, it's the rate at which you go at something, right? It's your torque in wrestling. You need to have high tenacity with all of your workouts. All of your workouts, it doesn't matter. You have to come at it with 110% of what you have, all right? If you don't get through the full workout, the full first workout I gave you, completely fine. Completely fine. Just dump out all your energy, and as much energy as you can, until you can get through it, right? Because that's a hard workout. That is a really hard workout. And you want to constantly be dumping out as much energy as you can, because the more energy you can dump out, the longer, the shittier it's gonna feel for the person you're wrestling, right? If you have this ability to dump out 500 calories worth of work in like 7 seconds. Like, that is amazing. That is amazing. People cannot keep up with that. So what you want to do is get your ability to dump out energy to be as fast as possible, and you want to get your energy storage as high as you can. All right, and that's why you're running the 4 miles, right? You're running 4 miles to like that, your oxygen capacity super high up, and it helps. Like, boxers run all the time. It helps with your long time endurance. Okay, so remember tenacity. That is the most important thing. The most important thing I've said in this whole video. Okay, tenacity. The rate at which you go at something. If you do work out shitty, you're gonna be a shitty wrestler. Okay. Alright, if you guys like my videos, please like, favorite, and subscribe. I post a new video every day. I try to post it between like noon and 3 o'clock, depending on like how I'm doing. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Peace.